Hogsmeade, here I come.
Madam Snellings, just to see how Calliope has done her hair that day. She's brilliantly creative, although possibly somewhat impractical.
Everyone good?
You're back! Nice to see you again.
Ooh, crimson scarf.
What are we looking for today?
Looking to sell some crap.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you
Got
again.
some gold. Hello. Thank you, Arthur. We gotta identify this thing real quick. And then we'll do some missions. Nice. Where the witch at? Thanks, Thomas. Alright. Let's see what quest I got. What quest? Let's do this. I need to just go out into the world and find an enemy to do that on. Probably just go somewhere down here. Perhaps out here.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Wow, how marvelous.
Yes. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Alright. Now I gotta go do this class.
are you up to now? Revelio. Mine now, demiguise.
Need this statue.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Yeah, I had to kill that troll. So weird without the music.
Oh, nice. So knowledgeable. I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come, what do you...
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very... But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy, and if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on... Domi. Sender! Excellent. I think you have it. At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills... outside of it.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Shame your slices.
There we go.
Slide on my broomstick.
That's it. Send her.
Oh. Did you hear that?
Patrificus totalis!
Revelio.
If I hear one more mention that plans have cost us spoils, plans what was agreed upon, so if plans weren't to your liking, I suggest you have a thorough examination of your own head.
Trouble's brewing, and I'm without my friends.
Is that you, you little coward?
Expulso!
Patrificus totalis!
I've seen you to spell your own. Might want to look up. Expulsion! What are your thoughts on? Expulsion! You've hurt many of my friends. You've made a grave mistake. Expulsion! You fight for it. Barely felt anything quite conductive. Notice you ain't wearing that goblin helm you stole. Flash, it's no Hogwarts little saviour. Expulsion!
Time for some assistance.
Cynthia! Projectile! I won't go.
You'll regret that. So close. Child's play. Projectile! Right and
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
And rightfully so.
Revelio.
Yeah, they suck.
Or perhaps I'll just go now.
Selling the poaching errands are except spiders.
Tell us. Revelio.
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach. It seems we may have an intruder in our midst. What was that?
Tell us. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio.
It's shameful what you've done to help this beast.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
That's fine. I killed them all.
Revelio.
Dueling gloves that are better. Can't wear them yet.
Revelio. Confringo!
I'm supposed to get that.
Here.
Yeah, that way too. I didn't know that. What the hell?
Revelio.
She tried studying the life.
Revelio.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignments all
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as...
Where's it at? I don't even know where it's at. Oh, it's right here. Maybe I should just color code it.
Perhaps before you leave here. That's it. Keep it up. Well done. You are on your way to mastering Arresto.
Talents I need to spend. Let's go do the main quest.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
What the hell is this?
Revelio.
It's like a dungeon. In this guy's basement.
Confringo.
so tricky after all, Merlin.
Oops, that didn't even mean to do that. Ooh, Merlin.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Just drinking these people's stuff.
Revelio.
I ought to get myself a broom like that.
Hello. Nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
as well.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? It's good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
I already got this.
Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
I'll look after you.
Revelio.
Take this beast.
Everything's all right now.
Got it.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Eight legs is simply too many.
Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
I won't rest.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Something got messed up.
Lumos.
Your acrobatics will only be
An intruder!
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
You made it.
Of course I did. You're even helping me out.
Enjoying the view?
And
Keeping an
taught me
eye on
some
things.
Sweet spells.
Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Lead the way, guy.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's Loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my opinion. I will make
Rule over wizards at last.
one leg. Let's get this rather unwise coming back this I won't rest until dead.
Is that the best you can stop? I'm afraid of heights! I'm utterly pitiful! You are my smoking
I will. You've made your last mistake. Ah, you see, someone's here. I will make you pay. Just you wait. Stop it! You look tired. I won't. One less human to worry about. I will make you pay. Let's get this over with. Rather unwise coming back this way. Put me down! I won't.
I've been fighting since before you were.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
God, that was a lot.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing... Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
This well looks familiar.
Revelio.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section, with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the Keepers.
Look at this.
Ravelli, someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Revelio. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Incendio. Confringo. Incendio.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
All right. Cool.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Alrighty.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbottom Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Alright, let's go do that. This astronomy class real quick.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Cool.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello, Emmett. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope?
That's very kind of you, Emmett. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my... It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. What good that did.
Incendio! This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be late.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Might as well feel like the shit. I'm out here.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cow. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foggy.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Incendio!
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Amit.
Look! There's a table! I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
This game is so, like...
And your contribution was invaluable.
Depth.
Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope. Don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Thank you, Victoria. And John.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Mine now, demi-guys. Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested, and you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous, he was only a child.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew.
Crazy.
That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Sure.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio. Confringo. Alohomora.
I can't wear that stupid looking mask. It's awful.
Revelio. What are you up to now? Alohomora.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial. But if you truly desire to... We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all...
Am I right in thinking...
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
Thank you,
I am glad to...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Yeah, that lady says that every time I pass her.
Revelio.
Just a ghost hanging out.
Revelio.
I need to search this castle for those damn... Man, it's a cat. I told y'all there's cats in the game.
They call it chemistry.
Yes, I'm aware. Muggles have a lot of different words for things.
Did he say what it was
It
like?
might as well be French.
I wonder how similar it is to potions.
I'm sure it's nothing like it in the least.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way. And I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
She was just good at casting a spell. No wonder I've never heard of...
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, I often read about great witches in my limited free time. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the defense. There, you'll find a series of...
Very well. I shall let you know.
Alright, do some damn
I can't
puzzles.
wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting. Aloha Mora.
Locking doors and shit.
Revelio.
Windy stairs are irritating to run around. If I can get out of this.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
One's doing something in here.
Sender! Deposit! Incendio! Confringo!
That muggle fashion, isn't it? Can always tell. So very drab.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Arresto Memento Levioso! Lumos! Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Not very good luck. If I can sneak up on you. What's the men's room? There's urinals there. Oops. Wait for them stupid statue things. There's one right there. In this guy's place.
Mine now, demiguise.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Confringo! Here.
I didn't want to pet this cat, damn it. That was weird. Weird, all the pictures moving. There yet. need to do.
Revelio.
Oh, there's one of them things. In here.
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a tea.
I can't get in there until I get the next level of crap.
You wanted to speak with me?
I've heard all about you, of course. Confronting.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's off.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted. In which case, you are You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology?
Yes. Room, it's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps...
Grand.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Legacy of Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. Switch reset everything. Good to know. Chest, look, that wasn't too hard. What's next?
Let's put a sick cape on.
Lumos.
Sendo! Also! Sendo!
That's what I'm supposed to do. Oh. really sure what I'm supposed to do here.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio.
I think I need to do this. Move. No, not that one.
Lumos. Accio. 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 Accio.
That chest, I don't know how to do it. Oh, maybe I gotta do it from this side.
Lumos. Accio.
Yeah, whatever. I'm done messing with that.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
Oops. So I got the chest. Now what do I need to do? puzzle.
That's the last of them.
8 puzzles.
Since I was a... This must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable.
Like a Robin Hood hat.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Of course it is. She's right. Thank you.
Well, it's their own fault for saving it. And then letting it correspond.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in...
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's...
You were right about how spectacular it is, which is why it's a pity you didn't find it yourself.
You double-crossing cur. I can't believe I told you about the Hall of Herodiana. Oh, I should have waited and done it myself. It would have only been 2 more years. You don't deserve to possess such an invaluable and historic outfit.
Yeah. That's what you get for second.
I've always said that travel broadens...
Oh, galleons and the historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
I'm gonna see if I can give this guy those statues I found.
Clever? How offensive. Next.
Fine, a genius. Happy
Possibly.
now?
But I'll allow your limp vocabulary. This disillusionment charm is superb.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck?
I actually have some moons.
I cannot thank you enough. If you could...
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greeting!
I'm sorry to say...
Oh, how unfortunate.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite... here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor.
I'll keep an eye...
You...
Yeah, let's go find some more. I need 3 more and then
If
I
I had
can
to
unlock
pick a
level 2
professor,
shit. I've already done that.
Revelio. Potion. Revelio.
Eating?
Revelio.
What a striking face.
Alohomora.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Alright, so we need to wait.
Mine now, demiguise.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Sebastian? It is. What's he doing around here? Looking for more of these stands.
Revelio.
Gotta be one or two in the library.
Revelio. Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Mine now, demiguise.
I knew there'd be one down here. Just a good place for it. Probably another one down in here somewhere.
Revelio.
Those things give so much money. There's a chest with eyes.
Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora.
I should just click a button after doing it once.
Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Off on another adventure, are we? Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Levioso.
Well, I don't want to do this shit. This thing's so hard. Yeah, no, I don't want to do this right now. Fuck this. I don't like these puzzles. Get the hell out of here. I'm trying to find one more Nimmy guys and then I'm getting off.
Revelio. Alohomora. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Levioso. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Confringo. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. One up, one to go. Wingardium Leviosa.
Weird shit.
Revelia. Lumos.
Revelio.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm Nellie.
The what keys?
Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked... Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.